Was that the clapping? You playing the Carson episode? Are we so fucking boring to content? You want to listen to another episode? At least
I want to hear Carson.
Hey man, at least you're listening to a Bargoyles episode, and I'll give you that. And I appreciate that. Go back to the Outlook, pull it up.
I got you.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody. This is episode 119 of your favorite local podcast. I say that because the other local podcast sucks. Cool. Well, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and introduce some of our people here. Over in office, as always.
Hey, you got your boy Corporate Nick. Bring a fucking doctor's note next time.
Okay. And then, who's that? What do we call your spot again? Oh, the Coleslaw Corner. Yes.
Yeah, welcome to the Coleslaw Corner. It's your boy DeConte, a.k.a. the Fifth Dentist. Because, you know, every group needs a naysayer, you know, and that's going to be me.
Do we need? Is that a need?
Yeah, we need.
Okay.
Need.
And then this one, go. Yeah, go.
Oh,
Throw it.
and then the man you love to hate, Mr. Ignacio, over here.
I hope you don't love to hate. I know I'm very hated. I hope it's not a love to hate. But we wanted to introduce here, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for some sensational, side-splitting, strumming superstar from Virginia with a ukulele in hand and a heart full of hilarity. She's here to serenade, slay with her comedic charm. Since she moved here to Virginia from Lower Alabama, can I get a roll tide?
Roll Tide.
There you go. Heather has been captivating audiences, comedy clubs, sci-fi conventions, even some elementary schools. She is open for national acts such as Dusty Slay and Kevin James Thornton. That's a different guy. Make sure you had the Thornton part. I had to look that up. Exploring topics from musical nerdy diss tracks to the Renaissance risque. With her unique and musical perspective, prepare for a whirlwind of wacky wit, catchy tunes that'll keep you laughing all night long. Please, let's give a warm welcome to the one and only, my friend, Heather Joyce.
Woo!
Oh. There we go. This is lost. I was like, I pushed a button.
It was supposed to be us. All right.
This is Heather Joyce. I've been very excited to have you on the show for a while now, actually.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So, we are a podcast, and we like to talk to people about their experience in the restaurant industry. I don't know this about you. Have you had any experience working in the restaurant industry?
No.
Okay, perfect. Good. Okay. Right. It's been getting boring talking about the restaurant. Like, he wants to quit his job. He hates his job. I got fired from my job like 6 months ago. So, like, restaurant talk has been boring. We've been having comics on. Because why do we have comics on, DeConte?
Because they're very entertaining and they come with very great energy. Also, you're always here on time, unlike servers and other ones. So we appreciate that. Yeah.
Unlike us.
I have not heard that as a stereotype about comics, that we're on time.
The people we've been having on the show have been on time.
Yeah,
and
ready to roll.
Because DeConte didn't understand that. When I tell him, I was like, yeah, you know, some comics drive an hour and a half to go do 5 minutes on a show. And he goes, why would they do that? Because we're vain. Because that 5 minutes we feel alive and like we're not going to kill ourselves. And then that hour drive home, you're just like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? He didn't believe Ace drove an hour and a half just to do the podcast.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, he did that. And he was early. He goes, why?
Because
we're giving them an hour. Like, that's so much more than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So tell me, how did you get, like, your start into comedy? Because I know we met each other through, was Electric Palm, correct?
Probably.
Yeah. And so you moved here in 2019?
Somewhere around there.
Somewhere around that? Okay. Well, that's what it says on Bandcamp. I don't know who's running your socials, but either fire them or hire them because they're doing a great job.
Well, I moved here 2018, but I didn't start doing comedy till
I think that's probably what it said on there. Okay. And where from Lower Alabama are you from?
Well, it's the panhandle of Florida.
Oh, so like...
so very low Alabama.
What's the shores? Gulf Shores?
What was the
Something
place
Shores?
called?
Panama City.
Near Pensacola.
Okay.
Fort Walton Beach. That
Fort
was
Walton. Okay. Gotcha. Nice. Right. Okay. Yeah. My exes, her mom was Army, and so they used to vacation down there a bunch.
Okay.
I don't know if Orange Beach or a lot. Dustin Beach was a big beach down there that they used to go to a lot. Okay. And so, what brought you guys up here?
my husband's job.
Okay. Nice. And so, I mean, I assume you love him. Then is what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to him.
Shout out. He's not. Over here. Chill, say nice shit. Okay, totally cool. Nice. And so you weren't doing comedy before you moved here?
Correct, yeah.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh,
whoa,
wow.
okay. Yeah,
that's new.
Okay.
So how did that come to be?
The job I got when we moved up here, I was very unhappy at. So I just needed something like an outlet.
Okay. And
have
so,
joy.
did you just come across a mic? Because I know you're kind of the queen of the Fredericksburg scene right now. Put me on, get a little bit lean. I was trying to rhyme there. No, so like I would have believed like you've been doing this for 10, 15 years, Samad. Because from what I'm told, you got the keys. Down south. You got the key. Like you're the key holder for the city. Like if somebody wants to go to a room in Fredericksburg, if you don't go through Joyce, your knees may be capped. Like that's what I was told. That's what I was told.
That's interesting.
Okay, yeah, all right, yeah, totally cool. So so you just wanted a creative outlet?
Yeah, yeah. And in college, my husband knew somebody who did stand up, and we went out to see a couple of his shows. And I don't know, I just thought, oh, people can actually just go do this. You don't have to like already be a famous person. You can just go to an open mic and do stand up.
It is I think I remember some comic was talking about it. He goes, the reason comedy is so good, even on like a small stage, is because the entire audience they're like, I could do this. I could just go on stage right now and do your job. And like, okay, go do it.
Yeah.
Come on, hey, we got time. Come crash and burn. Do a set like
please.
Please.
There's a sign up sheet right over there, my friend. And it's not full.
Nice.
I've definitely seen that at the bar the other day. Boston Steve. You're not familiar with him, but he's one of our regulars at the bar we go to.
You were lucky to not know this.
Yeah, and he was like, I'm telling him I was trying to get a comedy show working on Tuesdays. And he was like, man, I could go up and do that. I was like, yeah, I'm sure you could, boss.
Come through. Hey, give me your email. I'll sign you up. I'll sign you up. I would love to see it.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
It's good because I've been able to get these guys to go up on riff mics every now and then.
That's so hard.
Yeah,
so
it is.
hard.
Yeah.
But I do find it very
a fun challenge.
Yeah, it is. It's
fun
character
challenge.
building, honestly. Because standing in front of those people, lights on you, and you gotta be quick and you gotta be funny, So
It's the juxtaposition between like comics who only want to go up and do. They're like, hey, I'm only doing my stuff, and I can do that. And then there's some people who are like, I'm just good at talking and I don't know how to write. And so like Riff Mike brings those two worlds together, and I'd love to see it. It's a lot of fun. I mean, DeConte, tell her about your first Riff Mike. How'd you feel about it?
Man, I was crazy nervous. I was literally sitting there pounding down drinks before I went on stage.
It's great advice being drunk on your first time you go up, right?
But yeah, standing on stage, I mean, I just kind of, some of them I floundered on, some of them I had something to say. I really think it's like till the third time I did it, I just was lost for words. Like, nothing was coming to mind. So like, it does really just make you very quick-witted too.
Yeah.
Because I found that like even like bartending with talking to guests, I found moments where like, oh, I'm actually riffing with these people and topics are coming up. So I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
It is very
like
fun.
out of nowhere, you can make concrete funny now.
Yeah,
It's
you know
like,
what I'm saying.
where the fuck did that come
Yeah.
from?
Yeah, 100%. So I do enjoy it.
Nice.
It's awesome.
What are your thoughts? Because I've seen you do Riff Mike every now and then. What are your thoughts on like the riff versus just doing traditional stand up?
It's terrifying, the riff mic. I think I've only ever done it once.
Oh, really? Okay. I feel like I've seen you go up a few times. You crush. You're one of those people that when you come into the room, I'm like, fuck, all right, what am I doing to this shit? Oh, wait, okay, I got to take that out. Oh, all right, cool. Because I think I told you, what was it, 3 weeks ago? I told you that compliment Dwayne gave you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was, so it was Dwayne's birthday, I believe. He was gone. I don't know if anybody went to his birthday show. He was gone, drinking absolutely everything in the world. And we were leaving. You know me, I'm so insecure. I always never leave a party or a group hang because the moment I leave, I know people are going to make fun of me. So I'm like, if I stay here, they can't. They can do it by themselves in the car, and I'm okay with that. But not in front of everybody else. So I was just there to the very end, and then we're getting ready to leave. And Dwayne's like, wait, before we go, can we just... How fucking good is Heather? What the fuck, man? What the fuck? You had that joke about fucking the world. I forget the band, fucking through the earth.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. He was just like so dumbfounded. He was like, I just need everyone here. Before I leave, everybody here needs to acknowledge how great Heather is. I was like, yes, she is very good. This is a weird way to like, it's like Thanksgiving dinner. You're like, what are you thankful for? Everybody. Why do we all love Heather? And I was like, I mean, we do all love Heather. Well, what's going on? What are we doing right now?
No, you don't know I paid him and he secretly recorded.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
Checks out.
Yes.
What's the opposite of blackmail? Because that's the nicest. That's the nicest.
White male?
Oh, there we go. Okay. We got a white belt. He's doing good. Don't even bother him, other officers. He's good. He's good. Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, it was just a 5-minute session of showering you with compliments, and you weren't there. And he was like, all right, we can go home now. And I was like, okay, the price of admission to leave. Okay, totally cool. Totally cool. I adore you. I think, I think you're one of the best writers right now in as far as the circles that I'm associated with. And yeah, I get very nervous when you walk into the room. I'm like, fuck.
Thank you.
No, I'm mad. Fuck that. No, I just want to go up there and just be like, oh shit. Fucking, okay, wait, tighten that up, scratch that part out. It's great. I mean, it's great because I want everyone at home. First, please go to Bandcamp, pay the $7 go listen to "Come and Get It, Nerds." Great time. Nick actually gave it a listen just recently, and he was like, "You'd heard some of her stuff from it."
Yeah, so I feel like it's the last track on the album.
Sex Like.
Yeah, Sex Like. I feel like I've heard you do that at Palm.
Yeah.
And so I got through the album. I was like, oh, I've heard this before. It was like really cool.
Aww.
But it's like I sat through the whole thing. It was me and my puppy, and like he was digging it because he's kind of a menace, and he was like chilling. He's like, okay, Dad's chilling too. So it's like.
Okay, we like this.
All right, we like this.
All right.
Okay.
A dog learning its personality. Like, do we like this? Okay, cool. Yeah. Do I yell? No. Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right.
I am big with the dog demographic.
Oh, nice. Yes. Hey, shout out the dogs.
Yeah, shout out. Hey, man's best friend, dog.
Yeah, there you go. So talk to me a little bit about that process, because you are I've knew some comics that already had an album put out. You were the first person when I started doing comedy, a few months back. I was like, didn't know you. Knew you, and then you put out an album, and I was like, "Holy shit, this person's fucking ascending!" Like, how did that process come to be?
Honestly, I don't know. I've just played a lot of instruments
historically. I was gonna ask that, whether you playing all the because there was a lot of percussion in there. I saw, and then the ukulele. I was very confused by that. I wanted to ask about it. Your musical talent, because I'm a big fan of like one lady band or one person bands. Like Pomplamoose, where they play all the instruments and then just kind of loop them.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, for Alabama. Alabama. Yep, that's one of those. I can play the jug and the spoons. Yeah.
Well, I started doing just regular stand-up, and that's what I did for most of my time doing stand-up. I started with a mandolin, basically using it as a prop. I don't know if you've heard, I do the period joke.
Yes.
Where it's
you want to do a little Renaissance with it, too. That was,
yeah.
But then the opener.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So that's I only used it for that and like one other parody song for a while, and then I was like, I can just write songs.
Yeah.
And then I started doing that, and as soon as I had a handful, I thought, hey, I'll put them on an album.
Oh man, that's awesome. I think about it because like if you're doing 5 to 7, but you only have one song, it's kind of the awkward transition. We're like, all right, guys. Here's my mandolin.
Yeah.
And then for the rest of it, I got to put it back down. Like I was always wondering like how the juxtaposition between doing it with a mandolin when with not, like when you are deciding to do a room, how do you decide whether or not you're going to do, a musical set or just, your killer writing set?
It depends on the room, the other comics that are there, the time.
Okay.
The nice thing about songs is that I know how long they are exactly. So it's really easy to adjust the length of a set by just adding in a song or taking out a song.
Right.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
See, I mean, that's that writing process.
Yeah, for real.
I'm just like, how long did I do? Oh man, I forgot so much stuff. Like it's a formula. The way you do it, I think you're a scientist. I think that's awesome. So you do play all? Do you do like live looping at all, or do you just layer it?
I just layered.
Okay.
It, yeah.
So how many instruments do you play though?
Well, if you count all the percussion individually, a lot.
Yes.
But
Oh no, I count them all individually, 100%. I'm not gonna stolen valor your instrument playing. She fucking lied, man. Drums and bongos are the same thing. No, I'm not that guy. I promise.
They are not.
Exactly. Exactly. I've been to Jamaica. The steel pan is very different than the bongos.
Yeah, I started playing flute in middle school, and then piccolo, but they're pretty much the same thing. And then in high school,
size matters. They're very different. They're very different.
Yes.
High school, I
Piccolo
started playing.
took care of Gohan. So.
Oh, nice.
There you
go.
Ooh.
Yeah. Stepdaddy of the year right there, dog.
Don't get it, but all right. I don't get it.
Guitar in high school, and then I was not very good at guitar, so my stepdad was like, why don't you try playing the bass?
Oh, guitar's a little big for the fingers. Why don't you get the bigger version of it?
Yeah,
the stand-up bass.
can naturally play the bass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
I saw
naturally.
that. I saw that South Park episode. Damn it, Token.
And then I picked up the mandolin and then the ukulele because I could check it out from the library with all
nice.
the percussion equipment. Yeah.
Oh man.
Wait, you can check instruments out from a library?
In the Central Rappahannock Regional Library System, yes.
Damn, all right.
Next time you're in the Central Rappahannock
You know what I'm saying?
Regional, you know.
Yo, Virginia, step up your fucking library.
That is
Prince William.
Prince William.
Rappahannock is Virginia. Northern Virginia. Northern Virginia. Well traveled. Well traveled.
You pulled up piccolos.
Yeah, no, you pull the picture.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was. I was like, I never heard of that.
Sometimes he's pulling up because he doesn't know what it is. Other times he's pulling up trying to prove you wrong. But
Yeah. it's-
honestly, who would start with piccolo first? It says flutes are always started first. He would do that. He would. But shout out Sweetwater. They just called me today. That was the company that called about the musical instruments.
hell yeah.
If you need any hookup at Sweetwater, let me know. My man Travis works there. I got one single text message from him, so we're boys. Works in sales. Nice, man. So have you just always been musically inclined? Was that just kind of always an outlet for you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. We have a musician here as well. Nick, you want to talk about your SoundCloud rapping days?
I'm prior to SoundCloud.
Oh, before SoundCloud. Sorry,
Yeah, I
okay.
was before
Sorry,
Sound-
datpiff.com.
Literally,
My bad.
Literally, that fit.
Oh, jeez. Damn, son, where'd you get these?
Yeah, I was a child rapper turned teenage rapper turned young adult rapper. Then I became a full adult and just gave music up
Oh.
Okay.
completely. Not all. The scene was not cool.
I just gave it music.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Man.
No, so like I understand the that's why like getting on stage for like Riff Mic wasn't getting on stage isn't the problem. It's like telling the fucking jokes is the problem when you get a bad.
He's got that frat boy confidence. He goes, I can do this. What do I do now? What do I do now? Do I just stare at everybody for 5 minutes?
So no one likes rap music up here? Oh, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I think his
No one wants to
his
hear me
first Riff
freestyle?
Mic set, he got a pretty good topic. His first one, it was Cracker Barrel where he worked at the time.
Yeah.
But then his next two were just like
European basketball.
it was really white topics, and he was like, I know white people wrote this. I know y'all, because ain't no brothers out here. I was like, you're preaching. No, be funny, man. Be funny. You're a black man just yelling at white people.
Yeah,
it's funny to
Malcolm
me.
X.
It's not funny to them.
Yeah, I just watched Malcolm X. It's
Great movie. Great movie. Is this a movie? Is it a documentary? I don't know.
Mine both.
Okay.
Yeah, it was-
Will Smith.
I thought it was fiction, honestly. I don't know. Like,
I'm gonna punch you.
I know. I'm so sorry. No, yeah, that was his Riff Mic set. But I mean, you still got the music doesn't die. Can you tell him music doesn't die?
No, I don't think it does. I mean, but I just yeah. So I did the whole rap thing for like a long time, like sleeping on couches and doing sets in random places. Like we're gonna go to Connecticut where I guess there's a rap scene.
My friend
right
has
now.
my friend has a broom closet with a good soundproof room.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, we're going to this really small town and blah blah blah, do a showcase, and it's kind of like going to an open mic though, where it's the only people there are the talent,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh great, so there's no real fans here. Everyone's just gonna be judging everyone the entire night.
What did you go there expecting women to be there for open rap micers?
Not women.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I was,
What were they called? Signers.
An A&R.
Oh, A&R. Yes, yeah.
That was the whole thing. Oh, an A&R is gonna be there. And like,
What?
no, they're not.
Damn.
Do you know what an A&R is?
I don't. I'm using context clues.
I'm trying to. Yeah.
It's almost like a talent acquisition kind of person.
Oh, okay. Artist and repertoire.
Yeah, I see.
Wow, all these French words, man. Good.
Yeah.
Captain, did you have any like musical talent
Yeah.
outside of being able to play the bass, obviously? With that afro? Okay.
Yeah, I played the violin for quite some time.
Yo, same,
Nice,
bro.
me too. That was my orchestra
That was the
thing.
first one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my orchestra.
Yeah, that was through
instrument.
elementary to like the last year of middle school. So I ended up doing it, but the last year, Mr. Shetnoff had kicked me out because I wasn't.
Yo, fuck you, Shetnoff.
So like he
You
always.
have an electric violin, Mr. Shetnoff. Fucking Roadhouse.
Yes.
On a fucking dance.
Dude was mad at me because I never did the practice sheets because I knew how to play and I knew how to read music. So like when we're in class,
Yo, you can read music?
Yeah.
Damn, good for
And
you.
so I was like, he'd always hand me a sheet and be like, "Oh, so you didn't do homework? All right, boom, write all these notes for me and turn it in."
Oh yeah.
And so I just never but do it. But when we went to go perform on stage, I'd kill.
You'd be good.
Yeah, but he'd
What
eventually.
are you, Miles Teller from Whiplash?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
They-
drum this. Is that a 16th? That's 3 by 18th. You're like, nah, I got it.
Yeah, I
Why
got
not?
it.
I got it, man. I got
That's
it.
it.
Oh, like Nick Cannon from fucking Drumline.
Yeah, I
Couldn't
wasn't.
read music.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I wasn't first chair. I think I was like 8th chair or 9th chair. But
Damn, bro. Out of what, 9 chairs?
no, I think it was like 20, 25 of us.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
wow,
yeah.
yeah.
So it was cool.
That's
and then
cool.
then I asked them because
How
he
do they
put
have
me in
8
fucking
chair-
vocals, bro.
I'm not even. Yeah, good for you, dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
cool,
what's up.
man. I'm
Yeah.
proud of you. I didn't know you had
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I stopped a while.
Yeah,
ago.
in middle school, I was on the we won all district for our orchestra, and I remember at the tournament or whatever the competition, I airbowed the entire competition.
Airboat.
I airbowed the whole time, and I looked awesome doing it. I was like, not a note was played.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we fucking won because I didn't play. If I would have played,
We would have lost, guys.
Yeah.
Honestly, we would have lost. We would have lost.
I was not good at this.
See, that to me, see, if you were drinking as a child, you would have had that drunken confidence to do that.
Yeah.
But as we work here in the bar industry, there's a lot of people who don't drink, and that is something we like to preach on the show. DeConte, you were sober for 2 months on the show, remember?
Yeah, about 2 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've done breaks of like 6 months every once in a while. So
And so we have somebody on here who doesn't drink. Totally cool. There's no stigma behind that. We like to preach sobriety here on the show a bunch. We got some non-alcoholics we drank last week, but we didn't want to do back-to-back weeks of drinking just non-alcoholic beers. So what we brought for you is some mocktails, canned mocktails from the company called Nitro. And so we're just going to pour, sample, and then do the next one, It comes with... This doesn't make sense. I'm so upset about this. Thank you for making eye contact. I was so upset about this. This is Nitro. Fuck yourself. You're not going to sponsor us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they doubled up on the Nitro. So it's a 6-pack, but you get 5 flavors, which annoys the shit out of me as the ADHD, OCD. I don't know.
It's probably your OCD.
That's just like it's upsetting to me. Guys, no alcohol. It's a 6-pack. How much money do you think I spent? DeConte.
probably like 25.
Miss Joyce?
Yeah, I'd guess something in the 20s.
It was 24, like 59. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was exactly right.
You're
That was
so
exactly
good.
right.
6-pack of
Yeah.
juice.
Yeah, but it's soda. It's juice.
It's
like,
it's a craft. It's
that's
craft
oh,
soda.
man. All right, cool.
Oh, what do they call artisanal?
Oh,
We're in the wrong
okay.
business, man.
Yeah. We got to start making some non-alcoholic fucking craft cocktails, boys. Get some ocean spray and resell it for $30,000,
Literally.
man. But I am excited to try. So we'll start. I don't know. Were you ever a drinker at all, or?
I have. Yeah, I have before, and I'm. It's not that I'm necessarily sober. I just.
Just don't drink.
I just don't,
It's totally
yeah.
fine. Yeah.
hell yeah.
We literally, I mean, we tried to get Athletic to sponsor us,
Yeah.
but that's back. We had another guy on the show who was pushing like 350, and he was the sober guy on the show, and the brand was called Athletic Beer. And we sent him like, "Hey, this is our guy. He drinks your shit every single episode." And they just responded, "He doesn't really fit the image of what we're. It's athletic. He's 3,
But sumo wrestlers are athletic.
I mean, you are not wrong. You are not
Just
wrong.
saying, man.
Yeah.
I think he'd be really good at that.
Okay, so I wanted to talk to you about the flavors so we can pick the first one we choose here. We have the Moksau, like Moscow, but Moksau Mule. It's a mule.
Kill a
Then we have a
mockingbird.
Macarita. Then we have the Mochapolitan, like the Cosmopolitan. We have an espresso martini. That one they didn't even.
That one I
They didn't even put a full name.
They didn't even try. Oh, and then a Sansgria.
Yeah.
Sansgria. I like that name.
Yeah,
that's a good name.
that's
They got me on that one.
Yeah.
Of those, which one were you more inclined to try?
Let's do the Sansgria.
Sansgria it is. Nick, you ready? Oh, it's a nitro.
It's a nitro.
That's why it's
that
so
was that.
expensive. Whew, man, I thought
I
I was
thought you
getting.
guys added that sound effect.
I thought DeConte did something. I was like, oh man,
Yeah,
fucking
no.
DeConte's getting so good at production now. Like, I thought you did something, bro. All right, and then we'll do these ones. And are you allowed to?
What's the can?
Probably not. You probably can't see.
This is what the 8.9 ounce cans.
Uh,
I'm assuming because that's what. No, 6.8. Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a Red Bull size, right? 6.8.
And now they do various.
It is my favorite sexual position, the 68.
There you go.
6'8". 6 point. You blow me and I owe you one. Sorry.
That was good.
Hey, for a joke, I mean,
Yeah,
come on,
it
boys.
is,
Write
Write
off
it
the
down.
cuff. Yeah.
it down. All right.
joke.
If Heather says write it down, you write it down. That's a good joke, guys. All right, cheers. This is the Sansgria, everybody. Cheers to cheers. I'm very excited about the nitro. I don't mind spending the money now that I know it's nitro. That's really fucking
It's a
pleasant.
tasty juice.
That is, yeah. I mean, yeah, you are
Like
right.
that.
It's a tasty
That's
juice.
a tasty juice. Hell yeah.
Oh, and the notepad here is for your rankings. Out of 10 score. Out of 10, not decimals like I did last week. Sorry, boys. Yeah, I told him out of 10, and I was like, ooh, I gave that one a 0.6. Though. That's not good. I was like,
really low,
6
yeah.
out of 1. Oh, shit, I'm not good at okay. I still did it again. All right.
Are we
That one's
keeping
nice.
this a secret or?
Yes, keep it a secret,
okay.
and then we'll do the rankings afterwards. I mean, I got to break it into 2 parts. So we'll do the first 3, and then end with the last 2. I'll figure it out, whatever.
That's solid.
I did like that one. So which one would you like to do next? No, you can choose next. DeConte, of those flavors, which one would you like to do next?
What was that first one? You said?
It's a Moscow Mule.
Yeah, yeah.
Moscow.
A Moscow Mule.
Moscow. So I'm assuming this one's going to be super gingery, super limey. We'll see. I'm not excited.
Oh,
That sounds so cool. I just want that. I just want that reaction. Ooh. It reminds me of the color of, Domaine Canton, the ginger liquor we use in the bar. Yeah. I'm not excited. I'm not a big ginger boy. I like ginger ale, but I've never been the biggest ginger person in my drinks, which is weird, right?
Not really. It's not for everybody.
For the lady.
thank you.
We also have for the off-camera person. All right. This is the what is it called? Nitro? The thing is called Nitro. Mocktails uniquely crafted Nitro. Dry January. This one is imported Dry January. All right, boys, here we go. The Moscow Mule.
Moscow Mule.
Cheers. I'm not excited on this one. I think it's going to suck.
Very ginger.
I feel healthy. This is one of those things, like, if you gave me it in one of those juice bars, I'd be like, yeah. I was like, I'm not gonna get sick for like 3 fucking weeks. Take my $30.
I'm gonna do so much yoga later.
I will say, like, if I had tried that and I didn't know there wasn't any alcohol, I wouldn't be surprised. I would be surprised.
Oh, you get like a little tinge. You think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
alcohol? Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
I
Hey,
think
that was actually
generally
pretty
with
good, yeah.
Moscow mules, you barely, because like the vodka, you can barely taste
Yeah.
it because of the ginger beer and
Mm-hmm.
lime.
Yeah,
When I drink Moscow mules, I never know. I'm like, I'm trusting you, man.
Yeah, that dude in there.
I hope you didn't screw me over here, man. But these are good.
All right, Nick, you can pick the next one and give me your glass. Which one are you
sweet.
thinking? We got the Margarita or the Espresso Martini. I can't say that.
Let's do the
try to say
Cosmo
that?
one.
Is it the
Moxapolitan.
Macapolitan?
Macapolitan. Man, you say it so naturally. I was not good at that. All right, this one's your glass. Make sure wait, hold on. That sounds so crazy.
Yeah.
Is it one of those like little nitro balls that's in it? Because I know the Guinness cans. Yeah, I put that there. All right, this is probably This will be the last one for part 2, and then we'll talk about the ranking and then go to part 2, boys. All right.
Gotcha.
Cheers to the Macapolitan.
Marcopolitan.
NA's the nitros. These are actually really pleasant. This one wasn't as pleasant.
Yeah, it's not my favorite. Tastes like cherry Kool-Aid.
It tastes like someone
potion
else
spray?
made a cherry Kool-Aid. You know.
Yep.
No sugar, nothing.
There you go. Okay. Yes.
No, it's like they made it from the directions on the
Oh,
package.
they follow the directions. Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't hate it, but it's just
Yeah.
okay. Between those 3, DeConte, give me your rankings.
I got the Sangria, then I go the Mule, and then this is the bottom.
Bottom. Yeah, bottom of the 3. Heather, how do you feel?
I put the mule on top.
Mule on top. Are you a ginger fan?
I am a ginger
Okay.
fan.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good. I like it reminded me of those ginger chew candies.
Yes.
I do like those, but because it's one of those the opposite of a placebo effect where I know it's being good and healthy for me, where I'm like, I hate this. I know it tastes good, but why am I being healthy? Like, it's the opposite of placebo effect for me, where I'm like, I don't like it because I know it's kind of healthy,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's like kale. I actually do enjoy kale, but when I eat, I'm like, oh, it's so healthy. It sucks. But I enjoy kale. You do kale chips, saute some kale and some chicken stock. Ooh. Nick, what are your rankings?
Yeah, so I went the Moscow Mule went first.
Okay.
Then the Sangria, and then what we did now.
I think
Macapolitan.
that sucks because I'm with DeConte. I did the Sangria and then the ginger. And then, okay, so we're at a tie, between all the cocktails, which means check us out for part 2. Ooh, what a cliffhanger. We're getting so good at these cliffhangers. No, we're not. Check us out for part 2, where we're going to play one of our favorite games. DeConte, what do we do for part 2?
Part 2 is bar any bar friend. So we'll find out if we like you, honestly. We'll ask you some questions and see if we want you to come back to the bar and don't come back to the bar. And
Just hang out with us, Yeah.
Please like me.
Oh, you're insecure as well?
Oh, very.
Oh, part 2 is going to suck. I'm so sorry. We'll see you guys all for part 2. Check us out. We'll try some more cocktails and rank them. We'll see you later. Degraded and humiliated and broke my spirit. That is literally my pickup technique for every And then you got the intro already for you.
that's a fact. According to who?
Would you be willing to take a drug test?
We're going to open up with and then we'll transition to bar